Alright, we are back on that grind. Just got dropped off by Gary, which is an awesome trail angel in town of Lincoln that gives hikers rides up to the passes. And yeah, we went into town, so we ended up doing that last night. Got in around 6:30, grabbed some grub, and yeah, grabbed grub, did laundry, which we hadn't done in a long time, like a long time. And yeah, just it was a nice mellow time. So yeah, it's time to get back on that grind. Just got out about 12 o'clock, August 24th, I believe, and we got some uphill to go. All right, top of the first climb out of Rogers Pass, and pretty cool. You can pretty much see what the trail does for the foreseeable future. You run down to this little hump right here, go up that one, go down, come up behind that, and buddy. That wind blow coming down the mountain. Tell, not the lyrics, but try to make something up. This is pretty sick up here, though. These past couple days have really spoiled us with. It's a lot of ups and downs, but it's just beautiful trail. Pass, I believe. Yeah, there's a little yurt inside for the tour. If you can get inside here. Oh, it is open. Wow. That is wow, very fancy. They even got a toilet? Jeez, guys. Jeez, how fancy can you get? Got an upstairs too. And yeah, there's a little yurt right here. I guess there's gonna be a trail log somewhere. There always is. Yep. What I found a trail log. Sweet. This is a pretty cool spot. Might take a break here and wait for the DB. Man, they even got emergency food too. Ooh, buddy. Alright. Let me check the mileage this is at. Listen to the wind blow. Oh yeah, I cracked my phone more in town too. That's nice. But let me double check where we're at. We are actually right before a CDT Pass. So I believe it's right where that power line is down yonder. We're at mile 2725 exactly. Cool little yurt. So yeah, if you get out of town and want a lunch spot, this is a good spot. Or if you don't go into town and you want to find a cool spot, this is here as well. All right. Alright, mile 2728.4. There is still water moving. albeit slowly. It's still moving, and it's the last water until the lake. Oh, yep, just stepped in it too. It's the last water before the lake in about, I don't know, 12, 13 miles. So yeah, get water here. And whoo, it's been windy as hell today. Can't hear yourself think. But yes, in fact, these are new shades. Thank you for asking. That's the second pair of shades I lost on trail, and it was in the hitch on the way into Lincoln. This lady was like, she picked us up, which is awesome, but she was very paranoid about not hikers, but people who hitch. She's like, "You're not going to steal anything in this car, are you?" We're like, "No." Why would we do that? So I don't know, it threw us off a little bit, and I guess she took something from me. She got my shades. But yeah, only second pair of shades lost on the trail, so not too bad. Got these at the little gas station in Lincoln, and yeah, gonna fill up water here, drink some water, take a break, and yeah, push on to that lake for tonight to camp. Won't be too bad at all. All right. Top of well, I guess this will be the top. Top of Green Mountain, I believe, which is right after that spring I showed you. And DB's plan and mine was if we didn't go into Lincoln, we would have geocache. If we didn't go into Lincoln, our plan was to have stopped up here on top of this mountain and cowboy camped. Does this thing even open up? Alright, I think that thing's so rusted it won't open up, but like I said, top of Green Mountain, and if we wouldn't have gone into Lincoln last night, this is where we would have cowboyed, and I gotta say, this would have been sweet. This would have been awesome. But it was also nice to get some laundry done. Alright. Trail. Pretty cool. Once again, oh, look at that. DB and I walked a lot of that on a highway. The Lewis and Clark National Historic Trail. Lewis and Clark Pass. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then you can see a Lewis and Clark sign that way. Oh, there's actually a board. CDT goes this way, but I'm about to go snag video of this real quick. Oh no, I've turned into a southbounder! Cool. And I can't see it right now besides the shadow, but looks like I'm rocking a pretty funky funk hairdo from all that wind. So I can see one side's poofed the hell out, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That wind is ripping. All right, time to climb some more mountains. Peace. Place got devastated. Ooh. If you cannot tell just by all the footage I've been taking today has been one of my favorite hiking days in a long time. Even though it's a lot of ups and downs, it's just crazy awesome. Ooh, don't get too close to that edge. That's as close as I'm gonna get. But yeah, now we got 3 more climbs, 1 more big climb past 8,000 feet, and then yeah, getting close to that lake for camp. We'll have about 20 miles on the day, getting out of town by around 12. Not bad at all. All right. Alright, I think that peak right over there is the top of our very continuous climb today. Then after that, just 2 more bumps of a couple hundred feet elevation gain apiece. I'll try to get a view from up there as well. Oh yeah. Other side of the mountain as soon as you're coming down on the opposite ridge. Oh, and look what we got here. Nice. This is the lake on our icon at mile 2740.7, and holy crap, it is bone dry. Apparently there's water up a wash here shortly, so I'm gonna go check that out. But geez, that's bone dry. Wonder why this lake dried up 100%. Jeez. Guys ever wonder what a lake bottom looks like? Well, this is one of them. All right, peace. Morning of August 25th, and I gotta say, last night might have been my last night trying this cowboy camping thing again in Montana, because frost once again, and it was just very uncomfortable sleeping. It was really cold. I love cowboy camping, but I think it's too cold for it now. All right. Oh, Scapegoat Wilderness, how you're one of my favorites. We camped way down in that valley last night. As you can see from my video this morning, it was cold. Oh, just check it. Man, I just can't get enough of this. The trail has once again started providing some amazing trail itself and scenery. And like I said, Scapegoat, you found a special place in my heart now. You're an awesome wilderness section. Thank you. Oh yeah, buddy. All right. Look at that. That little dot in the distance is DB climbing a mountain. dirt bags on his way up. But yeah, I don't want to get too close to this edge now, because this wind, it's been picking back up. I mean, when there's views like this, I don't even know why I turned the camera around to point it at my face. You guys must be pissed. But ooh, that was cool. Now you got me with a little bit of Shay's view right there. Alright. Mile 2746.9. And we're pretty much done for the day with climbing. Look at these views though. Still snow actually on some of those peaks. But yeah, we pretty much dropped down into one of these little ravines down here and follow that for at least 20 miles of the day. So we did two good sized climbs this morning, but I'm pretty much done with that, and today should be a mellower day than yesterday. Really only words for yesterday were roller coaster. It was just straight up, straight downs all day. I guarantee we did at least, I don't know, 3,000 to 4,000 feet of just elevation gain itself, because we did at least 2,000 footers, well, like 2 1,000 foot elevation gains apiece, and then there were just so many bumps that were like 500 feet here, 400 feet there, 600 feet there, 300 feet there. So yeah, it adds up. But yeah, we're going down into something around there, which will block us out of this wind and should create another day. Sweet. Shh. You hear that? That's right, me neither. There's no wind howling past the ears right now. Whew, that is nice. Some nice silence, just hear the footfalls. And wow, I got a big echo in this forest. So yeah, not talk, pretty much. But yeah, nice to be back in forests, and it's nice to hear your own thoughts and not have wind just howling by the ears. Oh man. Whew. But yeah, it is a beautiful hike today as well. I think each day we're going northbound from here, it's just supposed to get more and more beautiful, which I am not opposed to in any type of way. All right, feels good to be back in a forest. Some good water. Here's East Fork, Blacktail Creek, mile 2750.6. Oh, can I do it? Oh. Woohoo! Shoes are dry. I'm gonna grab some water here, but probably gonna push to Pear Creek for lunch because it just looks like it's a better spot, more directly in the sun for a drying out party, because like you saw this morning, everything's wet again. All right. I don't think there's a way to keep the feet dry. Just got a Dearborn River and maybe way up there, but I don't feel like bushwhacking. I guess there's a log over there too. You know what? I haven't gotten my feet wet in a while. We'll do it. Oh, I forgot that it gets really cold really fast. Oh. Yep. Nice. Yeah. That's how we do. Could have kept the feet dry, but you know what? What's the CDT without a little fun every now and then? Get your feet wet here every so often. All right, so about a mile and a half now to Pear Creek, lunchtime, and drying out time. Now I can dry out my feet as well. Cool. So I just thought about it. I haven't really snagged a video recently because a lot of what we've been doing for the majority of the second half of this day, it's pretty much this. Just walking through kind of treed-in spots / rocky spots / I don't know, just kind of down in the valley a little bit. So I hadn't gotten a video because I'm like, oh well, it's all the same, but I guess you guys hadn't seen it, so it's not all the same to you. Just did the second crossing of Dearborn Creek. Oh, come on. I gotta keep my feet dry. Let's see if this works. Able to keep my feet dry on that one too. All right. But yeah, this is what we've been doing a lot of the day. All right. What's up, buddy? What's up? You pass by a lot of those on trail. That's the first time I was able to get my camera out though, or I thought of it, to snag some footage of them. I'm really hoping that this sign is old. Lightning caused fires being allowed to burn under natural conditions along or near this trail as part of the fire management area plan. Fire names Juliet and Moose. Fire location Lark Hill Pass and Moose Creek. CDT closure ahead. Updates posted at Welcome Creek Cabin. I don't play those games. Oh, I really hope that's an old sign. I'll look at where Welcome Creek Cabin is on my maps. All right. Let's all hope together now. All right, so right after that note, there's a trail junction. CDT goes right, but the cabin's to the left. So if you guys hit that, it's not far at all. It's like 0.1 if that. Let's find out this information together, shall we? Oh, come on. 202 closures. Number 203 West Fork, Sun River. Okay, that doesn't affect us for a while. Recommending reroute number 202. Okay, it doesn't look like anything big, and we're not going to run into it today, I don't believe. Whew, that was scary. That was scary. All right, I'm gonna keep hiking and hoping I don't run into more of that. But that's a good call. Like I said, it's only closures number 203, number 111, number 131, and like I said, the reroute doesn't look too bad at all. So I'm gonna take a picture of it, show it to DB in camp tonight, and yeah, it actually makes me feel good because I was worried for a little bit that was gonna be a lot worse. All right. Once again, the saying on the CDT: when it rains, it pours. I wasn't too bummed out about that fire closure, but about a mile or two after it, I ran into either a ridge runner or a ranger, and we were talking about the routes that you had to take around it, and it didn't look too bad. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll take that route, whatnot. But then he's like, well, you're not gonna be able to see the Great Wall now. And I'm like, you mean the Great Wall we've been walking thousands of miles to see? It's like, yeah. Whew. When that news is broken to DB, oh, it's gonna be an interesting situation. That is an uber bummer though, because that Great Wall is supposed to be just insanely cool. But oh man, is this the trail? But all that means is I get to come back up here and hike parts of the Bob Marshall Wilderness some other time. I'll just get to see it. Oh, yep, there's a wet foot. Different section. Man, super bum. Top of the climb to you. Now we're dropping down into this ravine again and gonna do some ravine running. I think about, I don't know, 8 miles from camp. So gonna be getting in there a little later than I like to, but it was a nice day, fulfilling day. So the ranger was trying to be nice, and he told me once I get into this draw a little bit, look to the left and you'll be able to see the beginning of the Great Wall and one of those is Scapegoat Mountains. And yeah, that looks sickly insane. I wish we could go up and touch it, but like I said, you gotta take the trail as she comes. All right. Alright, so looks like they got some super good camp spots on the other side of this river. Let me make my way across this real quick. Whoops. Kill. Yeah, so the trail we want continues the other way. It doesn't actually cross this. But this is where we were pushing to camp tonight. I left DB an arrow because it's kind of funky to get to, but you gotta go through. I went a different way. I was just checking if there was more camping up the other way, but there wasn't. So yeah, there's some good spots back in here. Try to get some of that condensation off being in the trees, and I think this is gonna be home for the night. Did about 28 miles today, so not a bad day at all. I'm gonna sit on the dock by the bay, wasting time, and see if DB rolls by. Good day, good day. We'll be in a benchmark in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. Oop. GoPro's memory's almost full. I gotta delete some videos, but I got that. All right, 6:41 on August 26th. I usually don't get to camp in the morning because it's too cold to pack to get out the GoPro, or yeah, you gotta just like move instantly. But yeah, this is where we camped. You can see DB's tent over yonder, and that is the best sleep I have had in a long time on trail, and that is amazing. That felt just beautiful. Like, even though it was still, gotta sleep around 10 o'clock. Woke up around 6. Even though it was 8 hours, which I guess is the recommended dose. For a hiker, it feels like you need more sometimes, but that was just beautiful. All right, into benchmark. All right, had to recross that little creek this morning. CDT was actually on the side that we camped, but we're taking the lay alternate, which brings us straight through benchmark where we sent our resupply boxes, and the CDT brings you up the trail, and then you gotta like do this funky route all the way into benchmark. So we decided to just take sleigh alternate, which makes it nice and convenient for us to just pretty much walk through the place. And benchmark's this like little wilderness ranch type thing that hikers can send resupply boxes to if they don't want to go all the way into Augusta. So plan for today, I think we got another 6 miles until we get there. We didn't camp far at all last night from it, but plan for today, go in, grab us some grub. I don't think they serve food. Grab grub is in the boxes, and learn a little more about this fire closure and hike on. Yeah, buddy, we're moving and grooving. Moving and grooving. All right. So about 3 miles out of benchmark ish on this alternate, and yeah, like the earlier video, woke up warm. It's kind of stayed a little bit chilly, but besides that, pretty mellow morning. Trail's not been too bad at all. These clouds ain't looking too friendly, so we'll get in a benchmark, get our resupply boxes, figure out the fire closure, figure out the weather, and make moves. But yeah, that storm we were talking about was supposed to be moving south of benchmark, I believe, so should be able to pass us right over. Just pretty nice. Got through that section without a storm, but the next section has a fire. There's always something on the trail. Always something to give you a little hop, skip, and a jump. Got to figure it out. All right. All right. I think this means we're coming out of the Scapegoat Wilderness and going into the Lewis and Clark BCF? BF. Lewis and Clark Forest. You heard the man. Yeah. So that means we only got 2 really forests left. So we should be getting close to the Bobs, if not in the Bobs. Then after that, East Glacier. Woo, it's coming up fast, guys. That end is coming up faster than you think. Think you got so much time out here. You wake up one morning, you're like, what? Got a week left. That's what it's about. Enjoy the time while you can, because it goes by fast. All right. Beep, beep, beep. Bobs.
Babs.
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 We're in the Babs.
We're in the Babs.
Bob Marshall, baby. Last little wilderness section before East Glacier. Second to last. Yep. And yeah, we've heard good stuff about the Babs. We might not be able to see the Chinese wall that Bob made. He personally made the wall. But yeah, we'll still be able to see some cool stuff in the Babs. Benchmark should just be right around the corner. And let's see what we got for that resupply. Haven't eaten all day, so time to grub on down. We're in the Babs. Bye, Bob. All right. That's what we walked in, the Straight Creek Trail number 212. Elbow Pass Trail. I think that's where we came from, so we've done 7 miles this morning. Ain't bad at all. And hopefully DB's going the right way. We're in Benchmark. We're in the road area. That's for show. So now we just got to figure out where the campground is.
Lower side of the trail, there's nothing there.
Canyon Creek Trail. What? Fire. Dearborn River. Winds were recorded at 30 to 35. We definitely went through some of those winds earlier. Alright, peace. Oh no. Right, that's not for us. Laying down the bears. Benchmark Airfield. Kind of airfield out in the middle of nowhere. Runway 6,000 feet, elevation 5309. Constructed to provide airport facilities for enjoyment of National Forest recreation opportunities and for administration of the National Forest. It was built cooperatively by the U.S. Forest Service, the Federal Aviation Agency, and the Montana Aeronautics Commission in 1966. Lewis and Clark, NF, BNF. BNF. Alright. That's it right here. And it's getting cold. So we actually found out, me and DB just found out August has 31 days in it. We actually thought it only had 30. So we're going to get our boxes here at Benchmark. Hopefully somebody's there that we can talk to about this upcoming snowstorm. It looks clear that way where we came from, but the temperature's been gradually dropping the entire day, so we bought ourselves an extra day, so we're not too worried about it. All right, so on our walk into Benchmark Ranch, we had a couple things happen here. So first off, I guess DB knew him, Larry Boy. So I guess DB already knew this hiker, and he was coming out, and a couple things he told us. One, bunch of maybe yogi opportunities for some free food in Benchmark, hush hush, so that's one. Two, DB's box is there, so that's good. And three, probably the most important, is he has a permit for East Glacier already, and he has more spots that CDT hikers can hop on, which we're gonna do, and it pretty much puts us with the exact mileage we want, exact time frame, so that saves us a lot of hassle of going through East Glacier and having to finagle some weird camp spots. And every single camp spot he has is right on trail. So we're gonna call them today and hop on that permit with him. I've been worried about those permits, so that helps out because there's huge hiker bubbles everywhere around us, and we've heard some stories from southbounders that the permit system is really weird. So got a picture of it, got our itinerary now for East Glacier. We pretty much know what we're gonna do for the next week now. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. Name was Larry Boy, if I didn't already tell you. And also some guy offered us a ride into Augusta, so we're gonna get this box and see what the word is. I already told you that we found that we have an extra day because August is a 31 dayer, not a 30er. I guess it pays off to know these things, but I'm glad we didn't know it. Kind of nice surprise.
Yeah, it is.
And my hand is hurting from holding this GoPro up too long. My upper body's not that strong. All right, let's go get some grub. All right, Benchmark Wilderness Ranch, we are here. And yeah, let's go find some stuff. wanted to send a quick shout out to the mama bear of the DB over here.
Hey, Mom. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You hooked it up real good. We're eating some biscotti cookies right now. We're looking at how good we're about to eat in this next section. And yeah, we're happy. We are happy. You hooked it up. Thank you. You helped me out a lot on this trail. Thanks for sending the shirt. And thanks for sending this resupply. You're an awesome person. And I'm going to enjoy these, enjoy some mountain houses, and I'm going to grub down. Fuel for the trail. All right, see you in Canada. Shout out one more time. Thank you. All right.